Today we're in Malbork in northern Poland to visit the town's biggest attraction, Malbork Castle. In this video I'll take you around the castle as it was like when we visited, showing the exterior and what it's like inside. This castle can get really busy, and even though we're visiting on a rainy, cold mid-November, there were still numerous tour groups being taken around, and it got really crowded in places, like here where we had to wait ages to just be able to get down the stairs. I'll tell you more about our experiences as we go, but now we're heading down to the ticket office. We just bought tickets on the day and had to queue for a short time. I hear it's much worse in the summer though. Anyway, these tickets cost us 40 zloty each, or around £8.50, or around €9.60. With our tickets in hand and a free audio guide, we headed out around the exterior to one of the main entrance gates. By the way, the price of the entry ticket seems really good value as we spent around 5 hours here, and that is of course because this is the largest castle in the world. So you best have some good footwear on as we'll be doing a lot of walking. Also, there's a lot of stairs to climb up and down, with some of them being quite narrow, so if you have reduced mobility then this may cause problems for you. While we'll be heading inside the castle complex with our tickets, it's actually free to walk around the castle grounds, which in itself gives remarkable views of this medieval structure. It's not until we reach the first drawbridge and get stuck behind the first tour group that our tickets are scanned and the paid for experience begins. And being November in northern Poland, it's of course raining heavily today, which kind of added to the atmosphere of the experience. With us being from Scotland and, used to the rain, we decided to leave the tour group crowds to just head inside, and we turned to the left and walked around the exterior of the main castle complex. Well, it was what the audio guide was telling us to do after all. There's much to be said about the Teutonic Knights who built this castle. After all, its official name is the Castle of the Teutonic Order in Malbork. I won't bore you with a full history, there's many other YouTubers who will do that. However, in summary, it was initially built in the 13th century and then significantly expanded in the 14th century to become the largest castle in the world, measured by land area. The Teutonic Order was, and still is, a German Catholic religious order, so they named this castle Marienburg, after Mary, the Mother of God. But it changed ownership through the years, and fast forward to the end of the Second World War, and it looked like this. Since then, it's been in Polish hands and has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so it's been undergoing restoration even to this day, and still scars of the Second World War conflict can still be seen in various places around the complex. We'll head inside the castle too, where there's much to see. Obviously you'll learn about the history of the castle and the Teutonic Knights, but there's also an extensive collection of ceramics and amber jewellery to view, and a section dedicated to book Ex Libris through the ages and its yearly design competition held right here in the castle. That's not all though, as there's also a display of Gothic religious sculpture, military arms and armour, and a selection on stained glass restoration, plus lots more. Loads to see, and why it was that we spent 5 hours here. We would have stayed longer, but the opening hours of the castle are 9 AM to 3 PM, except for Mondays, strangely enough, when it's open till 4 PM. So we'll need to get going to see everything, and as we continue on, now would be a good time to like this video and subscribe for more. Thanks for doing that, and I'll leave you now to continue the tour around Malbork Castle. Enjoy!
wyrób artystystański.
Malbork, ja chciał ten zamek zdobyć, odlegał 2 miesiące, ale się nie udało. Będziemy przychodzić dalej, tam zdrowie są też często tego roku. Ten ołtarz sobie zobaczymy właśnie w tym kościele, na tym stronie. I ten pan samochód, ten net,
najmniejszy